hair. Alright, I'm gonna pop on here real quick. I'm gonna try to do a day in life today. I was gonna clean the church. If you've been around, you know that it's always been my second job. Now it's totally my own job. But since I'm running real late today, it's almost 11. Since I'm running so late today, and since the youngest one is wide awake, and so I'm about to get her situated and everything else in the high chair and make my coffee, we're gonna come back. Give me a minute. Alright, if you haven't tried this, I know they probably all sold out now, but I know my mama had like a few more left, and I was like, you know what, I'll grab this because I enjoyed it. But if you don't like sweet, very sweet creamers, I wouldn't get this. If you do, yes. Does it taste like the Christmas tree? Not really. No, no mess. I'm trying to pour that creamer, make a mess. Alright, today's video, I'm gonna try to make it a day in the life of just normal stuff I'm doing around the house. I just finished the filming a video last night of getting my room situated and like what my evening cleaning routine is, which is very basic, which is, I didn't film this, but I did say in the video that I get my coffee maker straight, like anything they need water, or this one over here needs a filter and stuff, get it straight at night. And then clean, and then try to get the dishwasher going and try to get the washing machine dried on. I've noticed it helps, but it don't help when I forget. Like the next day, to switch. Or I don't have any baskets because I have other ones I need to fold. It don't help then. But I would say I try my best to get the dishwasher, the washing machine, and the dryer done, like started before I even head to bed. And usually that's like my last thing right before the big kids go to sleep, like to bedtime. Do they go to sleep? No. Does it take a minute? Yeah. Now, I think one of them, if you get him tired enough and get him comfortable enough, he'll fall asleep in 2 seconds. So, but we're just gonna take you. I was gonna take you to the church with me to clean it, but since I'm running late and I still gotta pick up my car has some issues. It still having issues, but the guy said come pick it up so you could drive it if it's acting right. You could drive it. Because he won't get to it until next week, which is fine. That's fine. We know. Because of the holidays, I love how it messed up near the holidays. So anything getting fixed is going to be a little longer than usual because of the holidays. Or the holidays, because the holidays already passed. I still got my Christmas stuff up. I'm working on it this weekend. So, getting that done. Let's have a little chat. Let's have a little coffee chat, and then I'll get my youngest situated. She's playing right now with her baby doll. She's into baby doll right now. So let's go sit. Have a little chat. Okay. I want to get comfortable. I want to sit down. I want to unwind. Oh, I'm balancing on a candle right now. A fake one. Right. But I'm going to take care of my Christmas stuff this weekend. I don't know if I'm going to film it, but I know that's going to take care of because I have majority of the kids gone this weekend. It's a new development. You've been around, you know, just in 2024, I had my third baby. And I've been around YouTube for a little while, and after I had my third baby, 3 weeks later, my husband died. He had a heart attack. I don't know if I ever told you, but he had a heart attack. A few months before that, he had a stroke. He was dealing with heart failure from COVID. COVID attacked his heart, and after that, he just went downhill, and then he had a stroke, and then he couldn't see much. It's a lot. And there's previous videos in my YouTube channel explaining his health a couple of times to the day. Like, I didn't film the day of, no. But talking about the day it happened, stuff like that. So if you want to really, if you let me in nosy a little bit and know about previous, then you can go in my previous videos and you can see that I talk about his health, I talk about the day of and everything else to catch you up. If you want to go see those videos, they are filmed. In the past year, I've even done some update videos. Last year, you know, I met somebody else, and he has 2 kids full time. Because we're not gonna talk about the mother badly until there's a little bit, few moving parts that I want to really have in stone before I really talk about that situation. But I will say he has them full time. She gets them every other weekend, supervised, because she thinks it's a bright idea to date a sex offender. And that's the only thing I would ever say about her. She does other things that makes her be supervised also, but that's mainly one of them. But she gets them every other weekend. She does not stay the whole weekend for some reason. Like spend a night and stuff, because the kids go to their grandparents. That's where they're supervised at. And they have to supervise them there. No, I'm not going to talk about that. Never mind. I was going to say something, but I was like, nope. I'll tell you guys later. But I think I want to just say, like, somebody's not doing their job. But they go to their weekends because, you know, when you have a custody arrangement with the courts, you have to abide by them until something is changed. And they go every other weekend. And this is her weekend coming up. Do I help out with drop-offs? I do, if their dad has to work, which sometimes he does on Fridays. Sometimes. Not all the time. But back to the story. We have the boys majority of the time here. My middle child loves his youngest. They play together. She bosses him around. It's funny. It's hilarious. And my oldest one and his oldest one get along, but you know, both of them are almost teenagers. So they kind of have their moments of bickering each other. So I would say not all the time they're like getting along. But if you mess with the other one or the other one messes with be ready to have somebody protect them, because my oldest will protect him and he will protect her if something, you know, and everything else. So they knew each other anyway before this. Same with the guy Steve, he knew their father before, so it's like the girls can talk to him about him and stuff like that. But they're like really, really close, no, but they're like fishing partners, they're like, you know. So anyway, so I got those two are going to their mom's weekend. So when I say mom's weekend, it's usually it is a supervised visit with their mother. Does she stay the whole time of that whole weekend? No, she leaves and goes home when she could spend a night at her grandparents. But you know, it is what it is. But they got a supervised visit. My oldest one has already made plans with a neighbor down the road. And my middle child will probably go to my mom's because she loves going over there, especially since her new toy over there from Christmas. And then right now it's up in the air on the youngest one, or where she's going. She might be with me. Who knows? It's whoever wants her first kind of thing. So I'm like, it's the perfect weekend since majority of the kids are gone. I'm getting Christmas now. So. But usually during the week, it's busy because I was going to film this morning, maybe making lunches, but I just didn't. I didn't feel like grabbing the camera. I did not. So I didn't grab the camera, but I make lunches. I sometimes, depends on what they want the next day, that I might make it the night before. Made lunches, got the kids out, the boys. I don't want to say it's because they're boys it's different. I don't know, maybe it is. I don't know. I need some boy mom to give me advice. Like, or it's just the way they've been raised lately. I don't think it's all on their dad. I think a lot of that's got to do with their grandma. Of like, common sense is not there, or they move like slugs. Like, they move very slowly. It's like, I understand it's early in the morning, because me, I don't like to talk early in the morning. I don't even like to speak to nobody. I don't even like saying good morning. I'm that kind of person. Like, let me wake up first, and then let me talk. You know, okay. But you know, I was gonna film that, but I didn't. I made lunches. He takes the boys to school because they go to a different school. I take my girls to school. Now, has he helped out and took the girls to school a couple of times? Yep. Have I helped him out? Not as many times as me. But if my oldest wants me to take her to school, I'll take her to school, because she is still has separation anxiety when it comes to me, because she was here when it happened. She also is afraid if she goes away, like her dad did, with going to the hospital and never coming back home. She's just scared that's going to happen to me. And I'm like trying to say, I'm okay. I'm still here, babe. You know what I mean? And she got a phone. She can call me, text me anytime she's not with me. Blow me up. I'm that kind of mom. Blow me up. I would say that's one thing I hate about the boys' mom. She don't call them. She can, but she don't. Me, I'm obsessed with my kids. I won't call them. If I accidentally miss a day, that's on me. But I'm gonna call them almost every other day or every day. Like, what you doing? What you doing? What's going on with school? How you doing? You know what I mean? So I don't know. But I guess I ate a lot about their mother on video, but I am not. Maybe one day I will, but right now, no. I can say a lot. Yeah. Anyway, so we're gonna get our day started. We're running a little late. My ice maker's out of water. That's what that noise is. We're gonna get started. When I got back home, I switched out laundry, because I am trying my best before this weekend, even before this weekend, like over the weekend, to have all the laundry caught up so I can get myself on a routine again with all the dang laundry. There's like 5 kids. I got a lot of kids. That's a lot of clothes. I just feel like the boys go through a lot of clothes compared to the girls' hamper. Like the girls' hamper is barely it. It's like barely has anything. They probably not even putting their clothes in the hamper. But my goal for the new year is to go through all these bedrooms and get them straight. Especially my middle child, because you don't want to see that bedroom right now. You can't even walk in there. It's that bad. I blame letting it go after their dad died. That I just let it go, and then I tried again, and then stopped and got occupied with something else, and then it got messy again. So I will one day get that straight. But this weekend is strictly getting the Christmas down and clean up the living room a little bit and have laundry caught up. And then if I have time, I'm not swooping somebody else, I am going to clean her room. Start it. I gotta try to finish it. If I'm gonna start it, I gotta finish it. So you can hear it in the background. So I'm gonna make her some breakfast, and then we're gonna eat breakfast while my camera's charging. The one thing I hate about my camera charging is that I always get occupied doing other things and don't think about grabbing the battery again. So I'm gonna get her adjusted, get her breakfast going, and I'm either gonna debate film me cook it or just charge my camera right now. That's the goal. Tomorrow, since I'm having a late start, I'm going to do the church tomorrow and we'll edit these videos because my goal for also 2026 is to have a video up every week for the whole year compared to last year. Because I looked at my channel and I'm like, there was gaps everywhere, especially I think there was a one big gap between March and July. There was no videos. And then I put some videos out in July, and then I skipped again and went to October. So we're gonna do better than last year. But everybody says you were going through a lot of changes in the last year, so I can see why your YouTube channel got like whoop. So we're gonna try better. We're gonna at least, if I'm having a good month or a good week and I'm filming a bunch, I might put an extra video in a week. Like, it might get 2 videos a week. But my goal is not go to overdo it and put a video up a week. And it will always be on Sunday. Because it just seems like my videos do well on Sundays. Not just because you're relaxing in bed and not doing anything. It's that you can watch YouTube videos then. I'm also going to try to put a lot more TikToks out too. Don't know what kind. But a lot more. Probably some random ones too. So let's get our day started. Next week is more busy, and also I don't put my kids' stuff out there. I stay with his kids. But majority of this household is in counseling because of issues. One child's got behavior issues. We're figuring that out. He's getting better. Thank you for that one. Other one's dealing with counseling. What the counselor said. A person's done. I am starting 2 of mine with counseling because it's just the way they are right now. So the majority of this household is in counseling because of different issues of what they have gone in life. Y'all know my girls, and you can kind of see somewhat with the boys of what I've already kind of said of why they need counseling. So, like, I have to always teach all 5 of them. Well, 4 of them, because Bridget's like, the baby's still like not comprehensive. That it sucks they have trauma of anything, and we adults try to protect them from that. But like I always tell them, life is not easy either. And I've always told them to do good in school and be better than me. I truly say that every time with them. I said, do good in school, be something, be independent. Because I've seen so many people rely on people that I want them to be better. So that's always been my better. And I also forgot a quote for one of them. Do better, be better. And it's true. So that has always been my motto. Do better, be better. Be better than me. Make good choices. That's what I tell the girls every time they get out of the car. Make good choices. And make something of yourself. Be independent. Make something of yourself. Because it's only going to be you at the end of the day. Seeing so much death in the last year, you are all you have. Make something of yourself. Because one day nobody's going to be there. Even your siblings, after a while, they're going to slowly pass, you know? So I always say, make something of yourself. Be independent. Don't depend on nobody. Now, like I tell them all the time, too, I got your back. If you need to fall back a little bit. But you ain't staying here forever. I want you to get yourself together. And get yourself straight. Have a goal. And then get your butt out of my house again. Because I can understand divorce. I can understand remodels of a house or something like that, coming back home to mama and daddy kind of thing. But I'm not gonna stay in my house forever. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Because I know somebody like that. She lives with her mommy and daddy. She's 50. Just saying. I could go more and that's so bad. But yeah. Alright, let me stop bad mouthing. Let me not. But that's the goal that I usually try to teach the kids. Do better, be better, and stuff like that. So, but I do like after breakfast is get the living room somewhat clean. The younger ones did clean it up somewhat. I just need to get in there and dust. And not mom. I know mom. Somebody else moms. I'm going to dust and sweep so I can have my living room somewhat clean. And then my goal is before the kids get home, I gotta do a crock pot. I've been so good on my crock pot, like my meal plan this week. I had it all planned out, and I've been doing it every night. We haven't ate out at all last week. Don't get me started. Gotta start the crock pot. I need to switch out laundry. I need to fold some laundry. And I'll probably bring y'all along once I charge my camera up on that. And since it's 11 something, I'm going to try to do the crock pot, the folding of the laundry, and the living room before the kids get home. And then after the kids get home, it's going to be a lot. Because we have 2 activities today, too. And when we have activities, it's a lot. So I'd rather have a lot of my chores done by the time I get the girls from school. And the dinner going. Now, if I can't do a crock pot on a certain day, I try to do it right after we get back, because thankfully their activities are early. Besides that, it's up on dance day. That's a long day. So, we got 2 activities today. I get dinner done and stuff like that. And then, yeah, it's our normal. The only thing you guys missed was me making lunches and taking the kids to school. And I took me a little small nap. That's why I'm running late. I took me a small nap since she was sleeping still. Alright, I thought 19 minutes. Let's get started.
Even if you tried, you wouldn't understand it. Maybe something's missing inside of you. Just a bit of sugar to that heartbeat.
It's funny how this day of life turned into an evening again. Like I'm doing this. that I did the previous video. Well, I'm about to wipe down everything. I put the dishes in the dishwasher. After I put the food up. Darius did this part, and then I need to switch out laundry. But this video might just be a catch-up video. I'm not like, after I got off the camera on you, I ate. My youngest ate, and then I charged the camera while I wasn't in, and then before I knew it, my youngest one got into stuff, and I want to pick my car up. I'm not quite driving. It's acting right now, but I don't want to drive it too much. So I'm thinking I'm gonna drive for a little bit tomorrow. I'm gonna drive the truck tomorrow morning to take the girls to school, so I don't have to be stressing them. Oh my God, I don't know. I might take it when the boys get off the bus. Yes, they do the bus. Because I need to take one of them to get shoes for his sport he's in. Because the ones he got, it's just, and then I have to pick up my kids, plus the young one. So I really don't have the room in the truck, because my car does fit all the kids well. So I don't know. I gotta figure that out more. So, but we got our car back. Then we got lunch. When we got back, we ate some lunch together. The boyfriend and me. It's weird to say boyfriend because since you've been married, it's like, what? I didn't used to that. I'm used to saying husband. No, especially since I started YouTube. I'm used to saying husband. It would have been 10 years last May. Harshing books. Last May, so I'm so used to saying husband. Because I haven't been dating. Let's think about what's gonna die, don't he? Since before my oldest child was born. I think it was like 2 years before she was born that we were dated, and then I think we were together for 2 years, and then she was born, and then we got married a year later. Yes, we did it the wrong way. It's like for some people. So it's weird to say boyfriend instead of husband, because it's like, I put in the work. Okay, I put in the work. So we ate, and then by the time we got done eating, boys got off the bus, it's homework time. We have our own routines. When it comes to our blended family, we got a routine. And everything, and then we had to get my kids and this and that, and before I knew it, it was a certain time, and I was like, you know what, usually by 4 o'clock, I'm like, I want to lay down. And I've been doing that lately. I don't go to sleep, I just lay there. Just take a minute and breathe. And while the kids are able to play outside still, and everything, so. And then we had 2 activities, like I said previously in the video. And then when we got back, went to my neighbors. I'm very close to my neighbors. Took a minute to get home from there, you know. And then I made the sides for the dinner because I already had dinner. I was supposed to film that with y'all, Bobby Brewskis. We made chicken leg crock pot. Bobby. I thought about when I was making it. I was like, man, I forgot to grab the battery and put it in the camera. So, but I'm thinking about, you guys just watch me clean up the kitchen, finish up that. And I think this is just going to be a catch-up video, and I'm going to try to do better on my dating lives. I'm going to try to do better. You remember those dating lives I used to have, man? Those are better. This one I just feel like I tried. But I am getting back into YouTube again. It's been a while since I just straight up talked to a camera. So, yeah, I think I might do that. I might just rewash the clothes that are in the wash machine. It's realistic and everything. And then do whatever errands I need to do tomorrow. Edit these videos for Sunday. And yeah. Because then I got all weekend, hopefully, I don't want to say hopefully, but like, I have a feeling all weekend, maybe the youngest one, I will be free of all the kids but the younger one. And I can send my work around her. Not much, but around her a little bit. So I'll make it work. But it's better to have all the kids here and it's like, oh god, everybody's on top of each other, everybody's aggravating each other, oh my god, you gotta go and aggravate me. So yeah, that's it. Alright, we're gonna finish this up. Actually, I'm gonna find something to eat. I'm hungry. And I don't want our dinner. I ate our dinner. Plus the stuff for Subway I decided to go. Yeah. I'm so hungry. I don't know what's wrong. I don't know. So I'm gonna find me a little snack real quick to eat. And then we'll get all this done and then I'm going to bed. So let's get this routine. I got lunch boxes to put up still. I need to get my coffee maker straight just in case. You don't know which coffee maker I want to use in the morning. It's the mood, man. It's the mood. I might do an iced coffee tomorrow because I've really been wanting, like, once I get my coffee and I sip on it and drink it a little bit, I want a cold soda then. So I might do an iced coffee tomorrow and just have a cold drink. You know, but I'm still going to have a coffee stuff started. So I'm going to clean all this up because I need that crock pot tomorrow anyway for another meal. I did it every night this week. I've cooked every night this week. So I'm taking a break Saturday and Sunday. I'm not doing it. It's fine, whatever you find. Kind of stuff. Whoever's not home. Whoever's home. There might not be anybody home but the young one. So. Yep, let's go ahead and catch up. Kind of video. Hopefully next time I do a day in life, it'll be much better. So let's do this.
Maybe you taste different. Hold up, baby. I can sit beside you while you're going on about your simple life. Nothing left you thinking that maybe you're not different. I guess it never hit you. Our conversation takes two, paying it some interest from time to time. Inside all that greatness and all of your adventures, you're all alone. Hold up, baby. I can sit beside you while you're going on about your simple life. Nothing left you thinking that maybe you're not different.